David, congratulations.
Thank you.
Did your dad enjoy wearing your medal as much as you did?
Yeah, I thought that he was the first one. I should get it around his neck. He's probably watched a lot of things over the years and not had that moment. So I hope he's enjoying it, and I hope he can enjoy it with me later on tonight as well.
Next question, please.
David Hill started 18th of August, 293 days ago. Denmark in the north, Bucharest in the east, Cyprus in the south. It's been a long journey to get onto that winners' podium, hasn't it? And what do you think it means to the club and to all the travelling support who've literally been over land and sea on all of those trips?
I actually think the last 2 years in European football for West Ham has been an incredible journey. Last year we won the group, got to semi-final. This year we've won the group, gone unbeaten, now won a final. So it's been an incredible sort of achievement really to do so well in Europe. The teams get there and it's very difficult. You look at some of the very good teams who find it a struggle to play the Premier League and do the games in Europe. So great credit. We've turned which we felt was a disappointing season into a super season, and I have to say that the players have done remarkably well throughout. I think to play in the Premier League and to play in European football, especially in the Euro League or the Conference League, has always been a difficult situation. But we've managed to get through both this year. Maybe not as well as we'd like, but this competition's been terrific.
Next question there, please. And Jarrod Bowen just arrived. Congratulations.
Thank you.
For you.
Hi, David. There was a moment when Jarrod scored that you ran down the touchline. You're yelling at the... Can you try and sum up what was going through your mind then? And also on the pitch, you had a few moments when you were just stood kind of by yourself, silently just thinking. What was going through your mind then? And also, I said yesterday that you would be a legend at West Ham if you won this.
Yeah.
You are now. Do you feel that now?
No, I don't really like the word, but I'll answer some of your questions, and then maybe if I forget any more, you can ask me again. The minute Jarrod went through, I was edging down the touchline. If there was anybody I thought was going to score, it would be Jarrod. The minute he got through, I thought, this is the moment. This is the one. Jarrod will do it. And I was probably halfway down the line, but I couldn't do a full Mourinho because I can't slide in my knees and the grass was a bit dry, so I was worried that I was going to go in my belly. So I just ran down, but I was speaking to Jarrod about it, and when he got through, first thing I was thinking, he's not going to give offside, is he? Is there any chance it's offside? But then the next bit was the ball, Jarrod says, seemed to take an age to go into the net. The goalie got a little bit on it, and it took a little bit of time to go in. But to score for us in probably the last minute of the game, just about, and then it gave us a real chance to hang on to it in the last bit of the game.
Next question, front row on the left.
Don't know if I answered your question there, but that was it.
David, congratulations.
Thank you.
Two things. First of all, in terms of winning this and where the club moves forward from here now, how it moves forward, how it builds on this. And also, sadly, there was an incident in the first half involving one of their players getting cut from something thrown from the crowd. What's your reaction to that?
Well, I don't want the last part of the question here to spoil it. I'm sure the club will issue a statement on that at the right time. But I think that the progress West Ham have made in 2 or 3 years now, the only way I can look back at it and say if I'd asked any of you the question and said, by the way, West Ham will win a European trophy, they'll finish 6th one year, they'll finish 7th the next year, they'll get to a semi-final, I would have thought most people would have said, he's lost his marbles. I think they'd have said, not at all. But I've been really fortunate that I've got a great group of players. I've had a club who have incredibly supported me when at times, it could have been different. And I think this would also be a really good moment to mention, so that I do this and I don't forget, is that we mentioned the Gold family, who, David Gold can't be here. obviously we lost Jacqueline as well. So I might be talking, but the boys, the sort of the British reporters will know what I'm talking about. So I think it's really important that we remember David Gold here as well, because this would have been incredibly special for him as well.
Thank you very much.
Couple for Jarrod as well, if we can.
Yeah, David Moyes.
Thank you. Good. Nice to see you.
Yeah.
Looks like you're in the clear, boss.
See you in a pub shop.
See you there. I'll see you there. Give me an hour. I've got drug testing.
And next question for Jarrod, please.
Jarrod, can you sum up your emotions as you sit there with a medal, and what were you thinking when you went through? How did you keep your composure?
I can't sum up. It's just the best feeling I've ever had in my career, the best moment. And when I went through it, I had a lot of time, and then it was just put the ball away, make sure you put the ball away. And the keeper started to rush out of his goal, and I thought that's my moment to strike the ball, because he couldn't then set himself. And I don't know if I fell over, but then I looked up and the ball was just going in, and I was like, no, this has not happened. Like, I've been speaking all week to my family saying, you know, imagine a last minute goal in the European final to win it. Like, it's dream. I think I spoke about the press comment saying I'd love to score a goal. But to score a winner in the last minute, to bring this trophy to this club is the best moment in my career.
Jarrod, I just wanted to ask sort of about the last few years of your journey. Obviously, you've been at West Ham for a few years now, but before that, you know, it was Hereford and Hull. You know, you kind of touched on it yesterday, but when you look back at those times, you know, does it feel incredibly sort of surreal to think this is where you are now?
Yeah, it's so surreal. And when I first signed for West Ham, if you told me that we'd get to a semi-final, we'd be in the top 7 2 years in a row, and I'd score a winner in the European final, I would have been like, nah, this guy's taking the mick out of me. But now we've done it, and I think that's the main thing. It's not, I don't want to use relief as a word, but we knew how close we were with the disappointment of Frankfurt last year, and I think the fans, how much it means to them. We've seen, I seen on Instagram them travelling out and the numbers that they came in, the noise that they made, and to do it for, of course, I'm proud to do it for my teammates, the coaching staff, but I think for the fans as well. Like, you see them after the game, what it means, and like I said, I'm a bit stuck for words. Usually I'm all right at answering questions, but now I'm a bit stuck for words. It's the best feeling of my life. I never thought in my wildest dreams as a young boy growing up that I'd win a European trophy. So to do it is, I keep saying it's the best thing it's the best feeling in the world. So that's all I can say about it.
Any more question? There, please.
Thank you. So congratulations, Jarrod. And I want to ask you, like, did you speak to the Czech guys? It was a very special night for them. And how happy are you for them that you scored the winning goal at their home stadium, basically?
Yeah, for them boys as well. I think they took about 100 of the tickets before the game. They took all our allocation as players' tickets. But for them as well, it was, everything was set up to do it, for us to win it. You know, the 2 Czech boys coming home, and the weight that we had for a European trophy. But you've got to go through the process for that to happen, to win the game. And we struggled in the game a lot, I thought. But you know, no one's going to be talking. If anyone's talking about the game, then I'm not listening, because we won the trophy. So that was the main thing. And yeah, for Thomas and Vladdy, I'm so happy for them, and you see them, how much it means to them, and everyone associated with this football club. It's probably the highest this football club has been in a very long time.
Next question, please.
Hi, Jarrod. Can you give any inkling of what you're going to be doing tonight, and also how much are you looking forward to the parade tomorrow?
Mate, I'm so buzzing, mate. I cannot tell you how happy I am to all of us. We're just gonna go mad. I think I'm not going to put any filter on it. I'm not going to give a responsible answer, because these moments don't come around often in your career, and that was the first final I think I've ever played in. So to win it is, you have to celebrate, and we celebrated after Alkmaar in the changing room. You've seen the videos, but you know, it's one thing celebrating, it's another thing backing it up and actually winning the whole thing. So when that final whistle went, I was just thinking, yes, like this party tonight is going to be crazy. So we'll go and see our family. Our family are all here. So I'm, excited to see my family and celebrate with them, because, like I just answered, I'm, a little boy from Leominster who was never thought that I'd be here talking to you like this now. So I'm going to celebrate with my old man, my brother, because they was in tears. I actually haven't cried yet, which is, I was surprised. I thought I'd just be crying, but they was in tears, and just goes to show how much it means and how far I think I've come.
Next question in third row, please.
Jarrod, you mentioned your upbringing in sort of Herefordshire just there. There's a picture I've just seen on Twitter of you as a young lad.
I don't think I want
looking
to see
like
that.
looking like the
Milky Bar Kid.
The Milky Bar Kid. Is that you?
Probably. I don't have Twitter, so I haven't seen it. But maybe the word blossom comes to mind as growing up. But yeah, it's probably. I remember seeing one when I signed for West Ham, and I think it was the trend of how it started and how it's going. And there was a picture of me, and I sent it to Billy McKinley, the coach. He loves it. That's his favourite picture. He looks at that and he says he smiles every day. But yeah, that is. It's not a very good picture. I don't know which one it is, but there's one where I'm stood on like the turnstiles at Hereford, putting my arms out, giving it massive, and I'm about 10 years old. But yeah, I've got the glasses, but you look at those pictures, and my family today was putting things on social media of good luck, and just pictures of where I've come from. And sometimes you have to, like, now I can pinch myself and say, look how far you've come. Without, I don't want to sit here and big myself up, but I want to sit here and just be proud of what I've done. I would never, like I said, in my wildest dreams, thought when I was a little boy that I'd have 4 caps for my country. I'd be playing in the Premier League week in, week out, and I'd have a European winners medal to my name. But yeah, I love it here, and this club's given me the opportunity to play for my country, to represent this club in the Premier League, and to win a trophy. So I've got to give massive credit to everyone associated with this club who brought me here. Yeah, if I can find a shop that's selling Milky Bar Kids, I'll have my little bag full of Milky Bar Kids and singing the song.
One last question. No. So thanks a lot, and congratulations again for this trophy, and thank you very much for your presence today.
Thanks.